Hey, what's up? I'm Melanie Fiona, and you're checking out MadameNoire.com. I mean, my Caribbean culture is what I was most raised on because my parents were immigrants to Canada. I'm actually the only person in my family who's born in Canada. My cousins, my brother, everybody. Yeah, so I'm the Canuck. But I grew up around my West Indian culture, and it is all I know, and it is what I love. And I had the best of both worlds growing up in North America as well, so I was exposed to, you know, different types of music. But my culture with the reggae, calypso, soca, and my parents listened to a lot of soul music, that was the musical foundation in the house. And you know, it's crazy because when I did AO, I felt like that was more of a hip-hop vibe, and everybody was like, no, it feels like reggae, and I didn't even realize it, that it just, I guess it's just kind of instinctive. It just comes out in my writing. I'm definitely looking forward to showcasing that on the next album for sure. I haven't. I actually haven't seen him in a while. I hit him up the other day to tell him how proud I am of him. We've been knowing each other for a really, really long time, for years. So, you know, for us to both see each other, I mean, I read his album credits, and he shouted me out in the album credits, and it's really it's a really great feeling when you have a friend for so long, and you take your roads, and you just end up seeing each other back where you're meant to be at. So it's a really good thing. I'm very, very proud of him. When I was on the Kanye West tour, it was a hip hop tour. You got, you know, Kid Cudi, Consequence, The Roots, Santo Gold, Mr. Hudson, me, and then Kanye headlining. And you just got, you know, just so many different types. And then, you know, the energy is a little bit more relaxed, hip hop. But for me, I didn't even have a single out, and nobody knew who I was. So it, for me, was a very different experience because I'm out there as the new kid on the block, the newest, freshest kid, because nobody knows my music, nobody even knows my name, but I have to go out there and win this crowd over. Yeah, in the midst of all of it, and it was a great experience for me. It kind of just threw me into the water, and it was kind of like sink or swim. And it was a good challenge for me, and I did learn a lot. And Kanye, you know, we're now friends, and he's somebody that I really love. You know, I love his music, and I love who he is as an artist, so that was a cool experience for me. And then, you know, the Alicia Keys it was so just peaceful. The best tip that she gave me was watching her and her unit and how she rolls and what she does and the way things are done professionally and with class. And there's a certain standard which I appreciate, and I'm very fortunate to have experienced being a new artist on the tour because it's usually horror stories. So I was really lucky to have a positive experience and just see how it all stems from the artist, and if you are a positive person, you keep those positive people around you, your unit is tight, and it just remains good. So that was really good. But she was so cool. I mean, just, we hung out a couple times. We went out for some people's birthday parties and hung out and had cake and celebrated the end of the tour together, and she just, you know, was like, she was really, she thanked me for being on the tour, and really, I really felt it. Like she says, I really appreciate the energy that your whole crew brought, you being here, and what you brought to this tour and this environment. And it was a real pleasure having you on the tour, and that meant a lot to me because it was such an honor for me to be on the tour. Going on to next year, I'm looking to do another tour. You know, hopefully myself and a couple other artists put something together, very personal, and do that and go out and do a really good run and finish working on this album, and you know, just keep doing positive things. I think I just, like, you know, it's always a tough place when an artist is in between albums. You know, everybody's kind of like, well, you know, is she one hit wonder, what's gonna happen, you know, is she gonna stick around? And I just feel like if I just stay focused on the art and on the craft and just being positive and meeting the fans and keeping in touch with them, that's what it's about, because I feel like there's a whole new fan base that I need to, you know, get familiar with, and I feel like I'm going to do that on the second album. So it's just really focusing on making a really, really great album and getting out there and still promoting The Bridge and showing people what this is, and it's a movement. Why was the album called The Bridge? I grew up listening to so many different types of music. I grew up in Toronto, and I just got tired of the segregation that music can sometimes be. And I just felt like that's never what music is supposed to be, and I just wanted to make something that would bridge people together, and it would just always be that. So, you know, if, God forbid, this is the only album I ever make, there's enough variety on there that everybody can appreciate. No, I didn't. I wasn't at the awards. This is my first BET Awards, yeah. But I always said I didn't ever want to go to award shows until I was nominated. And I know it kind of sounds wrong, but in the process, everything just happened so fast. So it actually did work out that I got to earn some Grammy nominations and NAACP and now BET and go to the awards for nominations. All I know is that I'm nominated for the different awards, so different awards require different speeches. I don't know. I have no expectations. I have nothing but excitement because to be nominated for 4 awards is really, really big. I mean, and in all the categories, I'm really, like, especially in the female R&B category, I'm the newest artist. Every other artist, Beyonce, Mary J. Blige, Rihanna, and Alicia Keys. And so for me to be the newbie in that category with one album that hasn't even been out for a year against amazing artists that I actually listen to and admire, and they are on the like 3rd, 4th, 5th albums, it's really just an honor to be nominated. So I'm just excited. I'm excited to get dressed up. I'm excited to go. I'm excited to hear my name called 4 times. And I'm just excited for that. It's a real honor. Hey, what's up? I'm Melanie Fiona, and you're checking out MadameNoire.com.